This is a Lamborghini Miura SVR from Tomica Premium, and it's a big wow. Now, when I got this car, I sort of, went like, it's a great car, but it isn't like super excellent. I just wasn't really into Tomicas at that point. I just saw this, thought it was pretty cool. It was on sale, it was like clearance, so I just bought it. But now, after experiencing so much diecast vehicles and collecting so much Tomicas, I know that this will be considered in the classic Tomica world and will be considered as one of the great Tomicas. Now, on paper, when you look at it, it might just not look all that good. Flimsy wheels with no suspension, paintwork is not even metallic, and there's just a lot of other things that doesn't really make this all that wow. But when you look at it closely, the tables are turned. And without further ado, let's get right into the review. Ah yes, the review. Starting with the front here, you see that it is exceptionally detailed. You've got these slight vents here that actually go pretty deep in when you look at it from this angle. Look at that. Whoa! That's hell deep. We've got a little cap here. I love the attention to detail. It's even black inside and it has this sort of thing around it. Very cool. I love the bonnet lines. And you've obviously got the Lamborghini logo and you have got the headlights. Also transparent and exceptionally detailed. You've also got the grille, again very deep grille with a ton of detailing. And just some side black finishes. The wheels are really great. Look how detailed they are. We've got the standard black ring, and then you've got a silver ring, and then gold wheels with tiny detailing. You don't even notice, but they put it there just in case. And then here again you have vents that go very deep, red dots there. Just look at my finger in comparison. It's so small yet so detailed for just a Tomica Premium. Now when you look at the back side, this is from like 3 years ago, actually 4 years ago. And well, I'm just surprised how well it was made, even at 4 years ago. Now you might be asking me, why don't we have suspension? Well, because it's so immensely low to the ground. Suspension would just make this look way unrealistic. Obviously, suspension would be cool, but it would just be sitting so high up, and it just wouldn't be realistic. So now the weight of the car is pondering down, so we've got this nice flat look, and it just looks way more realistic. And here you've got your Lamborghini Miura logo. It's so small I can't even see it. Let's just zoom in right there. Look at how small that is. I can't even see Persona. Look at the size of my fingernail compared to that. But anyway, moving on to some of the side bits. I really like how this small part of the side skirt just flips out like that. They shouldn't have done that. I mean, they could have not done that. It was just a small detail, but they did it, so that, again, great attention to detail. Rear side is fantastic. Obviously, you've got the Lamborghini things. What should I call these? The Lamborghini rear gills, I guess. And they've just been here for decades. The Aventador has this, everything has this. And then you might notice a surprisingly large panel gap. It's not so large that it's ugly, but it's a pretty large panel gap. We'll talk about that later. We've got a empty, what do you call that? A empty vanity plate. You won't see that in normal Tomicas or even premiums, except for limited vintage parts, limited vintage cars. But then 4 years ago they still included this, which is a nice touch. Love the rear lights. I know they've painted, but they're painted in such a delicate way, and also very high quality paintwork. Again, tons of details here. Great grills. We've got a rear diffuser here, slight rear diffuser. Again, the rear grille is very deep and immensely detailed. And then this is the time we actually included the rear side details. With that out of the way, let's open this. Ah yes, you can open it. But what you can also do is remove it. How cool is that? You can literally remove the rear side of the car. You don't see that in many 1:64 scale cars. The cars are so small, so it's really hard to make this happen, but they did, and they made it very delicately. You can see these very small handles, and just look at it, it's really good. So you've got quality paintwork everywhere. If you wonder why this isn't metallic, the real car isn't metallic, and so they didn't have to make it metallic. The rear side just looks so cool with that. The bonnet, this is like an auto art model now, or some sort of, I don't know, $100 Tomica. Dude, this is so cool. It's just Tomica Premium, but you can remove the back. Again, you can see the exhaust right here. It's not especially detailed. I mean, it is detailed, but it doesn't have color. And then you've got the magnificent V12 engine under here. Fantastic. You can clearly see the rear wheels span out more than the front wheels, and they're also slightly wider and bigger too. Again, fantastic attention to detail, and I can add that back on again. Just like that. And look at that. Look at how good that looks. Lamborghini Miura SVR with the rear boot up. I mean, it's just such a cool touch. Anyway, moving on to the interior, the last part of this car. It's pretty detailed when you look at it. The seats are immensely detailed with a lot of stuff in it. And I just love it. And the front console, center console, everything is immensely well made here. And I'm just extremely impressed. Anyway, that is the end of the video, guys. What a wow factor this car has been. And so, well, that is the end. I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on tomorrow's episode of the Diecast. Goodbye.